I've been wrestling with the decision whether or not to make a video telling you why I haven't been making videos. And I sort of came to a conclusion. A lot of the videos I plan to do deal with why I haven't been making videos. And my views on certain things that are part and parcel to it. So all I'm going to say is, there was a death in the family. And before you put a sorry for your loss thing, a comment on the video, don't. If you want to, send me a message, and I will be putting these the comments on this video as approval only, because I don't want some asshole fucking braiding me because of the death of someone in my family. But yes, there was a death in the family. And but that's not the full reason of this video. The full reason for this video is me talking about how people keep people alive who should have passed away a long time ago. I'm sure you've seen it in hospitals and in old folks homes, or whatever the generally accepted term is now, but I'm sure you've seen people who are true and well and truly should be dead, should be allowed to let their suffering stop, but the families won't let that happen. You see feeding tubes being jammed into people's fucking mouths who are suffering, and just keeping them alive for whatever fucking reason. And it just pains me to see that, because those people are suffering. Most of these people aren't even fucking aware of where they are, and yet you're gonna fucking stick a feeding tube in their mouth to keep them alive for your own fucking personal whatever the fuck. That I would never have done that. I would have never done that to my grandfathers who have died. I would never have done that to the person who died in my family recently. I would never have done that. The only thing I really wished with this death is that I would have been able to say, I love you, and goodbye, while the person was still alive. And and I mean, if I see someone doing that, I really want to smack them in the head and go, what is wrong with you? This person is fucking suffering. This person is in pain. Let their pain fucking end. Let their suffering end. And if they're religious, I'm going to say, let them pass away so that their suffering is ended and they can go and be with God. And you believe that being with God is heaven. Let them go to heaven. Let them be blissful. Let them be happy. Don't force them to be fucking miserable because you're fucking miserable, and you can't let that person go. I would never do that. I would have never done that with any death. If I had any real fucking pull when my grandfathers had died, I would have fucking I would not have made them suffer. If they wanted to live, I would have let them live. But if they were too fucking in pain to have any kind of real quality of life, I would have let them pass on. I would have said before, but I would have said before they did that, I would have been, I love you. I didn't get to do that though. They both died when I was really young. And I don't get how people can do that to their relatives, people who you believe and who you say are loved ones of yours. That doesn't seem like something that a loved one would fucking do to a loved one. You'd think that they would let their suffering end so they're not in perpetual pain. But people fucking don't do that. I mean, the only thing I wish would get advanced is so that way people could be brought back to life for a short period of time, and to a point where they wouldn't be affected by the pain that they were in. just so I could say goodbye to them properly and say, I love you, and you're always in my thoughts. That's the only time I would ever want biomedical science to be like that. Just so I could say proper goodbye. Which I never got to say. And if anybody posts any fucked up things on this video, I will fucking report you to YouTube. Because that is fucked up if you post anything on a video like this where they talk about the death and how they've... I would never do that to another person. Talking about death in the family and people who make their family fucking suffer. I would never done... If Brett Keane did a video like that, I would never do that. I mean, that's what Injured in Doubt said. Like, I would never do that. I never would ever down thumb a video as heartfelt as this one I hopefully comes across as being. And I mean, I know I seem like I'm not grieving, but I'm grieving. This is the face I put on. I have almost cried during this video. But I try and keep it together. I try to keep it together for my family. But yeah, I'm putting comments on this video on approval. So if you don't fucking like that, you can go fuck off. Because I don't want any stupid fucking comments. If you want to say my heart goes out to you, that's fine. I will prove it. But I mean, I got it from people who I actually know in person. So I mean, I don't need any more. And I'm just trying to trudge through the emotional shit that I have as a result of this. But whatever. But yeah, there will be uploads more as I try to keep my mind together and just chugging along. So don't break down and cry. But yes, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Thank you in advance for any comments of condolence or prayers or thoughts or anything like that. Thank you, and to any assholes, I'm not giving you a fucking platform on this video to spread your fucking bullshit, so yep. Peace and love and harmony. And don't let your loved one suffer. Never do that.